Okay, so continuing on with more practice for our quotations. Same rules up at the top, we just have some more practice. So the first one here says, my teacher told me we don't have any homework over the weekend. Well, there's no direct quotation from what the teacher actually said. So the rule that's being used here is this first one where it only goes around direct quotes. So that's A, no quotation is needed, no direct quote. Have you ever read the poem A Snowy Night? Question mark. So A Snowy Night is around a smaller publication within a bigger publication. So that is E. Where are you going? We have a question mark inside the quotes. My mom asked, so it is a direct quote, but we're going to give it to the rule about the question mark. When a question is asked, that's D. So when it's asked within the quotation, we put it within the quotation marks. When I asked where she was going, my sister said, I'm going to the store before walking out the door. And so here it is a direct quote, and we have it right here in the middle of a sentence. And so that is B, because before and after we use that comma. So before and after we use a comma. I'm not sure, Eric said, what I'm going to do about your problem. This is a tag in the middle. It's interrupting. And so we use C here as our rule. So there's a comma there, and then the quotation continues. Down here at the bottom, we're using yes or no, and we have to decide if it's used correctly. Who said? The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And then the question mark is on the outside. So this is written correctly. If I ask myself, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Is that a question? No, there's no who, what, where, when, why question there, word there. So it is not a question. So it goes on the outside. And so, yes, that is done correctly. My mom said, don't you want to go outside and play? So no, this one is not written correctly because we have don't you want to go outside and play? That is a question. So I need that question mark inside of the quotation mark. So no, and then I corrected what was wrong. I put the question mark inside of the quotes. We read a book of poems called The Night Poems. So it's a smaller work of art within a larger piece. And the problem here is that there is this period inside the quotes. Well, no period needed there. It goes outside of the quotes since The Night Poems is the title of something. So no, that is not correct. I do need to fix that like I did here. We read a poem called Starry Night in a book called The Night Poems. So the Starry Night is the name of the poem, so the quotes go around it. That is done correctly. I like to drink pop. Pop is soda in some different places, including where I'm originally from. They call it pop instead of soda. So I like to drink pop. Then we have our interrupting tag, but I'm not allowed to drink it often. And so we have a comma here and a comma here, so that is written correctly. So hopefully you learned over these last couple of videos how to use quotation marks better.